Right at it. Right at it. Oh, he's done it again. Just as he did at the John Deere for his first win.
Welcome to the Go Get That podcast, episode number 12. We have a special episode here today. The golden child is now the golden father. Jordan Spieth and Annie Spieth have welcomed Sammy Spieth into the world on November 14th, 2021. It was a crazy day. It's been a crazy week. Bob found out about it a little bit earlier than the Spieths released it themselves. We'll get into that. We'll get into what this means for Jordan going forward. But in the meantime, congratulations to Jordan and Annie. It's cool. It's fun. It's exciting to see good things happen to good people. And it's, congratulations to them. We have no idea what having a baby is or what it feels like. Because,
very true.
I mean, look at us. I think that explains itself. But yeah, I guess, Bob, I want to get into what happened earlier this week because that was quite interesting. And
first of all,
smooth.
What an intro. This was a big moment. We were like, we got to give Dan his intro, and now he's got it. And that was literally what we could have dreamed of. And so,
yeah, I'm sorry.
That was incredible. That was perfect. Perfect. No, you know what we're gonna do for the rest of the intros? We're just gonna copy and paste that for every episode. Doesn't matter if Spieth didn't just have a baby. That's gonna be the intro for every episode, no matter the topic.
You gotta respect that energy.
The energy was through the roof. All right, so yes.
I'm excited.
First of all, congratulations to Jordan and Annie. What a great day today is. Or actually more like a week ago. Or not a week ago.
4 days ago.
What was that? That was
4 days ago.
Sunday. So Sunday the 14th, the golden child was born. It's just I'm so excited because I think not only just because obviously we're fans of Jordan, we love to see him be happy. I think this is going to be great for his golf game. There's a lot of people that don't have it affect them positively, but you look at Jon Rahm, that was really great for him. And I think this is the exact motivation Jordan needs right now, to continue doing what he's doing. And I'm really excited for the future.
Sam, just going back to the whole personal side, not only did they become parents, but Christine and Sean Spieth, Jordan's parents, are now grandparents for the first time because
congratulations.
And Jordan's sister is now an aunt. That's crazy.
That is crazy. I didn't even think about it that way.
It's nuts, just the whole family thing, because Jordan's the first of him and his two siblings to have a child, so it's just pretty cool. And then going to the whole golf side, I don't know if I'm on board with the whole perspective thing, but Jon Rahm just had a baby and he won the US Open right after that, so Augusta's 5-6 months away. Just putting that out there.
Yeah, it is interesting because perspective gets talked about a lot. But I think there's a certain level of player that when they have a kid, it impacts them in different ways. Or when they have maybe multiple kids, it becomes more of a burden off the course that makes it more difficult. Because I know some people, it was in the comments right before some Twitter comments right before we started recording, were saying this could be bad. And not bad as in the personal level, but bad as he'll have less time. He'll have something more important than golf in his life. And to me, I just think I think for some people it helps because it provides more structure, right? Now he has to practice a certain way, be more efficient in his practice. And Jordan seems like a smart guy. he seems like a passionate guy, and I think he'll be able to figure it out and do well going forward.
Yeah, I think that's a really good point. I think it will affect different people in different ways. And for Jordan, the thing I think it's going to help him the most is go back to your point about something else off the course being more important than what's going on off the course. So I think that's actually going to benefit Jordan a lot. Jordan is one of the most talented players on tour, if not the most talented, just straight talent. And I think a lot of times he gets himself into trouble is overthinking stuff. I think you take a lot of that out when you have, I mean, you look at DJ. DJ's another one that the perspective really helped. I mean, when he got married, I mean, that can't be bad to someone like Polina Gretzky. And then to have 2 kids, I mean, if you have that to go home to after a round, it makes playing bad a little less stressful, and you can kind of just play a lot freer. And
or even irrelevant, honestly. Like going home to a family.
Yeah.
Like that's what we're on earth to do, is have a family and create relationships with people. And it's a lot bigger than golf.
It'll make the bad days go away a lot easier, in my opinion. And I think that's exactly because we know Jordan will get lost in those bad days. And, you know, if he has a bad Saturday, he usually doesn't come back on Sunday. And it's just like, that's some of the things I think is going to start to go away. Because Jordan, obviously, I mean, again, super talented. I mean, he is the definition with a few other golfers in Rory, DJ, of just pure talent. Like, they were given a gift to play golf, and that benefits him when you add other factors in that are going to kind of take some of that overthinking out of it. And so I think it's going to be very good for him.
I just second that. I mean, going back to the whole, it might do him poorly. I mean, I think Rory is a perfect example. I mean, Rory's talked about how he has a bad day on the golf course. He goes home to see his little daughter, and that's where I do think the perspective comes in hand. Because I mean, like, there's just more important things. Who cares if you play a bad round of golf? I mean, Rory's just like Jordan. He's got so much talent that just one round of golf does not phase you as much when you have someone to go home to. It changes the mood real quick.
Yeah, when I saw the picture of Jordan Spieth finally posting it with the finger wrapped around, or with the baby's hand, Sammy's hand wrapped around his finger, I thought it was a pretty classic Jordan Spieth photo, in the sense that it's like it's like not about, he doesn't have his face in it. He's not not showing the baby's face. It's just like, here's this small part of my life that I am is new to me, and I'm sharing it with you, but I'm not going to share all of it, right? And I feel like he's been that way for a long time. So it's pretty classic Spieth with the photo there.
No, I think you're right about that. I think he definitely is a private person. I think, well, we can get into how I ruined the surprise in a second, but I think all of us 3 were all in agreement that there was a very good chance that he didn't even announce it until like the hero.
Yeah.
Or because, I mean, Jordan just doesn't usually, I mean, who knows how long Jordan would have waited to like announce it if not for Steve Sands in that interview. So who knows at this point?
No one breaks more childbirths than Steve Sands.
Yeah.
But we do have to, Bob breaks childbirths more.
Yeah.
He breaks their name. And for those of you who don't know, a couple days ago, excuse me, God, I'm choking.
You're emotional.
Yeah, it's a big day. I guess 4 days ago was a big day. But anyway, gotta relock in here. A couple days ago, Bob, it was released on Golf Subpar, actually, their latest podcast. Colt and Drew congratulated Jordan for having the kid. Bob reached out, asked if he could post about it, and he did. And he got some interesting
Feedback.
DMs, I guess, responses from people within the Spieth camp about it. So I'll let Bob talk a little bit more about it because obviously,
Yeah. So I first want to start off with saying, I was so rattled. I was shaking when this happened because I mean I never expected. I'll actually give you some context. So today, I just got a new car and I had to get temporary plates on it. And the temporary plates weren't visible, so I got pulled over, and I was more scared while I was receiving all these constant DMs than how I felt in the car today, getting pulled over for I think the first time. Today was the first time I ever got pulled over, so that gives you some perspective into how nervous I was. So what happened was I heard about it. Someone told me about it on Subpar, and obviously the kind of journalistic or whatever you want to call it rule is that you don't leak stuff like that. I knew about the just in terms of our standpoint. I'm not saying Subpar. Who knows what I mean? Colt's a very good friend of Jordan's. Jordan could have given him permission. Who knows? He might have thought the episode dropped. It's probably just a miscommunication. But in terms of our standpoint, I know that you don't leak stuff like that before it's public. I knew about the baby since like June, or maybe July, but like I knew about it earlier. I didn't say anything because like you just don't do that. Jordan knew about it too. And then we told Dan, obviously.
Maybe?
Was it May? Oh,
it was pretty
May.
early.
it
was
was
the
May
Schwab.
because the
I knew about
Schwab.
it.
Yeah. And then we had some people coming in, but like coming in telling us about the pregnancy, seeing pictures and stuff. But anyways, so I never wanted to leak anything like that. I didn't know about the baby being born until I tweeted about it, or until about an hour before I tweeted about it. But when I posted it, I thought it was completely okay because it was already public. In Subpar's recent episode,
it's the Lucas Herbert interview.
Lucas
It's
Herbert,
actually a
was
really
that
good interview. So you
Yeah.
I have
Check
not
it
got
out.
I have not got a chance to listen to that. And I listen to all of Subpar's episodes, by the way. That's my favorite podcast by a lot. Shout out to Drew Stoltz and Colt Knows, because they do an absolutely incredible job over there.
They're good people.
Good people. They're very talented at what they do, and they're just people you want to listen to. Not only are they educated, but they're fun to listen to. And so anyways, I sorry, I got sidetracked there. That happens. What happened was I tweeted about it, and when I did, it blew up. Like, I could already see I got 100 likes in a few minutes. Instagram, it was going off. I got 500, 600 likes in the first 45 minutes, which is crazy. That was more than my Valero win. Because people were kind of waiting on that news, I feel like. And then when it happened, people are obviously going to like stuff like that. So anyways, I'm kind of going off on a tangent, but after I posted, I was very busy that day. I had to go to a meeting for college, like I was looking into colleges. I had to go to a meeting. And when I returned from the meeting, this is about an hour and a half after I posted, I have DMs from Jordan's managers. His foundation messaged me on Instagram. A few other people. I'm not giving out names because obviously that was their job, and it's rightfully so. I felt horrible when I got it. I was really nervous because I saw because when I saw the DMs all come in at the same time, I was like, geez, this is pretty serious. First of all, I didn't want them to be mad. Why would you want? I'm running an account like this. Why would I want to make Jordan Spieth mad? And he probably never even knew about it. That's just the matter of the fact. They were probably just doing their job, which is fine. And they were really nice about it. But it was rattling. I got DMs that were like, please remove. They're waiting for Jordan and Annie to announce it themselves. We want to give them some privacy because apparently back in whenever they got married, what year was that? Was that 2018?
I think it was 18.
18. All right. So when they got married in 2018, apparently it got leaked before they had a chance to tell family members. And they probably already had a plan in like in store for this time again, so that didn't happen again. And so when they did it, it was the same exact message. That was the thing that rallied me, is that they must have had a group chat or something that like sent the message like, everyone spam this guy. And so I was nervous. I was really, really nervous. Just because obviously you don't want to upset your favorite player, but I emailed one of the managers. They got back to me. They said it was so it was fine. They said they understood it was a mistake, and that there's no hard feelings, which made me very relieved because I obviously don't want any hard feelings on that side. I don't want to start beef with Jordan's camp, as I'm running an account literally about Jordan. But he loves his fans. I mean, he's not obviously going to get mad at us. And he probably didn't even know about it because it didn't get to that point. It was only up for an hour and a half. And in the grand scheme of things, probably only a couple thousand people saw it out of millions of people who follow him, who still could get the news from him. So it wasn't that big of a deal. I felt really bad, and I'm still very sorry. Obviously, just an apology. I sent them multiple apologies, but I felt really bad because this is not the news you like to be the one to break if you're not supposed to. I'm typically pretty good on that. Like I just wouldn't want to. Like, I understand that, like with the pregnancy, me and Jordan both could have posted it and it could have gone viral because we would have been the only ones to post it. But you don't want to do that and completely ruin the surprise. So that's really
not our place.
Really not our place. Exactly.
Yeah, it seems like a pretty personal matter. And as much as like you guys track kind of what he does on the golf course, you try and like not to track private events off the golf course, right? This isn't a what does Spieth do every day in his life. It's a what does he do when he's playing, and what does he do to help make the world a better place through the Jordan Spieth Family Foundation. But in the end, I think it'll all work out. Sammy Spieth is here. He's healthy. Jordan mentioned that as well, that he and Annie are both doing well. So that's awesome to hear. And in terms of golf, that theoretically means he will be at the Hero World Challenge in about a week or two, which is cool. We like seeing Jordan play golf. It'll be the first time he's played since the CJ Cup about a month ago in Vegas. And we'll have more Hero stuff coming out around that time as we get closer to that. But yeah, this isn't necessarily a lengthy pod, but it's something exciting. We thought we should talk about it.
I'm thrilled. I'm personally super excited just for him. I mean, there's one thing. I've always been a guy who in sports roots for the good guys. Like, I mean, there are a lot of people that aren't like that just like to watch people play good golf, and that's totally fine. That's how they do it. But I like to root for the good guys, and to see Jordan happy makes me truly happy. I mean, that's as good as it gets for a fan. But yeah, I mean, talking about the Jordan Spieth Family Foundation, I mean, they do a great job. I'm actually, I have donated in the past. I'm going to donate again. I'd like to set out a challenge for all of you guys, if you can, since the birth date's 11/14. If it's possible to donate $11.14, let's try and get a chain of that going. Because I'll certainly do that when this episode's over. And then, because I thought that just seems like a good way to give back, because they do so much good work over there, making lives truly a better place for everyone, and especially for those who aren't as fortunate as us. So please follow them, please donate if you can. If not, I always try to help out as much as I can, not only by donating myself, but by promoting their stuff, posting it on my stories, retweeting it. And I encourage you to do the same. I mean, if you can't donate and you have an account with 200 followers, throw it a retweet. I mean, that's just one of those guys. If your 200 followers donate, I mean, that's helping. But Jordan obviously just does so much great work for kids with special needs, and I couldn't be more proud of him off the turn. Yeah, military. And it makes the world a better place. So I'm happy to donate, and you guys all should too if you can, or help out in whatever way you can.
It's awesome stuff. Yeah, even if you can't donate, just going on the website, reading the mission statement, reading what they've done to change people's lives. It's way more important than what Jordan actually does on the golf course.
Way more.
Changing someone's life. It means a lot, honestly.
Yeah. Just spreading the word, spreading the message, the message, and just sharing, their ideas and their goals with other people, and trying to, I know you guys have said it, but just trying to make the world a better place. And that's a big reason why I think all of us are fans of Jordan, because of a lot of the stuff that goes on off the course, as well as some of the stuff that goes on the course. But today is not about the golf course. It's not about the golf swing or about that putter. It's about Sammy Spieth. And this was fun.
Sammy Spieth. What a name.
Welcome, Sammy Spieth.
I just realized I have a giveaway announced. I giveaway to announce at the end of this, so I gotta figure out who won that.
I think I put it in our chat.
Yeah, but there was someone from Twitter, and then I think there were a few on Instagram, so I'd have to do it like almost a random of those three. I'll have to see. So we have that.
In the meantime,
yeah,
we'll probably figure it out after, and then we'll get a more organized setup and get the details out to the winners of the people who guessed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sam Spieth or Sammy Spieth.
Not to mention, you heard it here first. There will be another giveaway coming on my Instagram account coming very soon. So if you are listening to the pod, that's happening before a few other people that'll see it when it comes out next week. So just a little hint right there. Heads up.
Yeah.
All right. We do have a few on Instagram. It's nice. Love to see that.
Awesome. So plenty of things to get excited for going forward. Obviously, today, or I guess November 14th, is about celebrating the birth of Sammy Spieth. So again, one more time, congratulations to the Spieth family, to Jordan and Annie. And we'll catch you guys pretty soon.
Well, hold on. We have it ready.
Well, Bob,
we're gonna do it live on right now. Quick. This is the first time. Really quick. Two people guessed it. So we'll randomize one of them. So here we go. I'm just gonna do it on my phone. All right. The winner of the giveaway is Akula 826.
I think that was the Twitter.
The at is 2GUDA Kula, KULLA. If that's like the last name or something, and I botched it, I'm sorry.
Congratulations, though.
Congratulations. You can DM me with your info, what hat you want. I mean, all of his hats are about $35. So any of those doesn't matter to me. I'll ship it to you whenever. And yeah, should be good. Another giveaway coming soon on Jordan's.
Coming in the works.
Yeah, we just want to thank you guys for the continuous support. Obviously, this is our first episode with cameras. This is not what I usually wear, but I was not liking the lighting. And Dan was like, throw a hat on, look like Spieth Legion should look like. So that's what I did.
Exactly.
This is what I look like without a hat. So
look at that forehead.
It's just a white forehead. It's light, Jesus. Yeah, it should be good.
Thanks for tuning in.
Absolutely. This is a good episode. We are jubilant If is that the word? That's a word, right?
That is a
You're-
word.
That is a
You're
word.
excited.
Jubilant. Word of the week with the Go Get That podcast. So Sean Van England's Monday. And then I think the next Monday we have
Hero.
Hero preview.
is it Hero or no?
Yeah. Hero's coming up real fast.
Yeah.
It's the week after next.
It is the Monday. It is that Monday.
All right. Hero preview. And now that the baby's here, I think
Yeah,
we
I
got
think it's-
Hero in our future.
Yep.
Which is gonna be sick. That's gonna be so I think Jordan Spieth is the favorite to win that golf tournament.
Could be.
It's bold, but we'll get into that.
Yeah, we'll
I
get into
I still don't think Rory is the favorite to win that tournament right now. And I don't think
Well, there's no
I
Rom. no
don't
DJ.
think it's
I don't know why Phil's not going.
Rahm's not playing. So
Phil's not ranked high enough. I don't think.
Well, but he won a
well, you
major.
get sponsor exemptions. Phil could play if you want to.
I think
Yeah.
we need a Robert Streb sponsor exemption.
I
Yeah.
think we do too. Robert Streb.
He shot 4 under in his T55.
Shot 4 under and he's miles back of the pack.
What is that?
And
Whatever.
he played the
That's-
easiest course. Apparently, I don't know. We may have to bring it up if Robert Streb doesn't win this week. We may have to call like fraudulent activity
Something-
on the
yeah.
PGA Tour.
They cheated. The PGA
Yeah,
Tour
the PGA
cheated.
Tour cheated. The PGA Tour cheated Robert Streb out of his 3rd win at the RSM Classic. You heard it here first.
Unless he wins.
Disgusting stuff. If he wins, well, then he's overcome the system, and that's just
Yeah, exactly.
that's
Exactly.
just incredible. We'll have to turn this into the Robert Streb podcast if that happens, which I'd be happy to do. Any news on if Robert Streb's having a kid anytime soon? But yeah, this should be good. We're recording this at 8:21 right now, and we're gonna have this out by 10 o'clock. Mark my words. So the grind is
started
the
then,
grind
Rob.
is real. Dan's got the Patriots game to watch.
Yeah, go Pats.
I don't have the Dolphins game to watch. That's for
We
sure.
lose. My goodness.
Did they
Oh,
beat
I
the
think we
Ravens
should talk
last
about
week?
that. Should we talk about that? Me and Jordan.
If we lose, you could just call us the Ravens.
Yeah, Jordan's a Ravens fan. I'm a Dolphins fan, and somehow I won the battle
Both of our teams.
of the Spieth trackers. Basically,
I guess the Dolphins
I
are-
won the battle. You
Yeah.
were talking about how you thought that the Dolphins might upset them.
The Ravens
did.
are a shambles. So
Well, so are the Dolphins. But yeah, we're going off on tangents here. Thank you for listening. We
love
may
you
just
guys.
have to throw in random Dan intros every few episodes just to throw you guys off and give you
Spice it
guys a
up.
special treat. Because that was truly incredible. But thank you guys, and we'll see you guys next time.
Peace.
Peace.